The New York Times. Governors agree to explore plans to reopen states. Cautiously, Cuomo says worst is over as pacts appear to rebuke Trump. Agonizing waits and few nurses. New Jersey testing is in chaos. Sanders endorses Biden, saying, "We need you in the White House." 23 die in a virus time bomb at packed New York shelters. Outbreak puts stress on links off food chain. Consumer foreseen as foiling quick recovery. Crises test Venezuela's leader. Oil deal probably falls short. New York Post. Gov says, the worst is over. New hospitalizations start to fall. Cuomo, must be smart about reopen. "I believe the worst is over if we continue to be smart," said Governor Andrew Cuomo yesterday, as deaths topped 10,000 in the state but new hospitalizations dropped. He said he's working with other states to come up with plans to eventually lift quarantines. Governor Cuomo trumpeted a turning point on Monday in the war against the coronavirus, declaring the worst is over while stressing just how fragile and hard-won that victory is, with more than 10,000 dead statewide. Los Angeles Time. A new normal, well, sort of. Gradual lifting of restrictions could mean a continuation of masks, telecommuting and social distancing at restaurants. Trump lashes out in crisis tirade. He reacts to criticism of his virus response by blaming others and saying he has total authority over states. Many kinds of scams on the rise. Phony medications, fake cures, Medicare cons run rampant along with COVID-19. Most nursing homes with virus are repeat offenders. 89% of affected LA facilities had past violations. In a news desert, radio station is this remote town's oasis. This town is stubbornly slow-paced, an outpost where keeping a secret is like trying to hide the sun, where the desert wind is more howl than whisper, and where the unsettling news of a deadly virus arrived like everything else, on the radio voices of Karen Livingston and Jody McShane. USA Today. Deadly Easter storm sliced through South. At least 30 killed as system races through East. It roared and roared. We have known forever of threat. Emergency plays out as state planners expected. At least 2,300 nursing homes infected. CDC's coronavirus count vastly underestimated. Trump retweets call to fire Fauci. President Donald Trump generated new questions about the fate of his anti-coronavirus policy team by retweeting a post that called for firing Anthony Fauci. Sailor on virus-stricken USS Roosevelt dies of coronavirus. Chicago Sun-Times. Small biz owners await aid and their fate. Several Chicagoans who applied for federal help in the midst of the coronavirus crisis are left to wonder when or even if assistance will arrive. Chicago election judge died from COVID-19 2 weeks after working at S-Side polling place. Southside man died of COVID-19 2 weeks after serving as election judge in 17th Ward. Illinois self-employed and gig workers will get jobless benefits beginning May 11. Chicago Tribune. Tackling jobless claims. Pritzker promises upgrades. GOP leader says it was avoidable. Trump, reboot is call to make. But governors push back, will say when to ease virus rules. fallen hero. The casket containing the remains of Chicago firefighter Mario Arroyo is placed into a vehicle after a small service at Thies Gorski Funeral Home in Chicago on Monday. Arroyo, a member of CFD Truck Company 25, died from complications of COVID-19 on April 7. Grubhub comes under fire for high fees. Chicago restaurants are dropping food delivery service. A bad moniker for the Big River. Mississippi named America's most endangered. The Wall Street Journal. States plan coordinated reopenings. 2 groups of governors said they would coordinate efforts to reopen businesses gradually and ease coronavirus social distancing guidelines. Even as President Trump said he had the ultimate authority over when the nation should effectively be restarted. The new normal for business will be anything but face masks and temperature checks at work likely to become commonplace. Battered SoftBank fund falls $17 billion. The fund cut multi-billion-dollar checks for money-losing startups. Oil drillers shut wells as demand dries up. Pipelines, refiners and storage facilities are filling up as demand falls. Housebound adults crash Husa party. Teens aghast at elder takeover of video chat app.